Hey guys, this is VTOL, and today you join me for another episode of Subscriber Designs. And today is, well, it's a VTOL episode. Last time there were no VTOLs and I was real sad. So people sent me loads of VTOLs and some of them are really cool. So we're going to take a look at a few of them today. The first one we're looking at comes to me from BV Flyer 141CS, which is a... yeah, it's a long name. Anyway, so yeah, this is called the VT3 Bullhead, and it's a pretty, well, it's not a standard looking VTOL, it's a pretty nice looking VTOL. It's got a few cool things about it. For example, it slides backwards by itself, perpetual motion machine, always good. It also has this little bay where you can put a bunch of Kerbals to sit in. I didn't bring any today, but I could put some in there. However, if I put one on one side, it'll overweigh it, so I'm not going to do that. But I do like that little feature. I guess that's from Airplane Plus. But yeah, anyway, let's take it off. How do the engines work? I think these are the downward ones, and then I can, those are the forward ones. Okay, how do I turn on afterburners? Like this? Like that. Okay, alright. So yeah, throttle up the engines, take off, and obviously the goal of this will be to land on the VAB, because this is the first VTOL and therefore the obligatory VTOL. There's some other cool VTOLs I'll be taking a look at that do some more interesting things. Oh shit. Okay, I'm fucking this up. Okay, we're good? We're good. So they might not be landing on the VAB. We've got a lot of cool stuff to look at today. But yes, this one will of course be landing on the VAB, because this is the first VTOL of the episode, and that is always what I do. Now let's hope I can remember the action groups, because I keep forgetting them. Yeah, this actually flies pretty nicely. It feels like it wants to pull back a little bit, but the SAS keeps that under control. So yeah, if we just back it on up, throttle... nice. It actually, yeah, does a pretty good job of just turning around. It's very controllable. And we'll just bring it down. Bring it down. Bring, ooh, a little high on the thrust. Just get a little closer to the helipad. Get it, ooh, let's throttle up a little more. Okay, let's not, say, oh shit. Oh fuck, okay, we've induced a bit of a roll there. And throttle up, and nailed it. Perfect, a landing. Well, the crew are alive, so I'm going to call that a victory. Anyway, let's move on to the next VTOL. So the next thing we're looking at is a rather interesting VTOL. It's a VTOL car. I haven't put any Kerbals in it because I forgot. But it uses propellers to VTOL. So let's get this going. I've forgotten the action groups, but what are the action groups? So those are the main engines on the back. This is the VTOL engines. So it can take off vertically, obviously, it's a VTOL, with those screechy engines. And if I have to jiggle it around a bit, I think. These take a while to get up to thrust. But yes, it does indeed VTOL. And then we can activate these engines, start going forward, but I think then we need to turn these off, otherwise it flips backward. Oh, yep. Turn those off, and turn these, ooh, shit. Oh no. Okay, it's fine, we're good. Mostly not great. Oh shit. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, but it's also a car, is what I was going to say. This comes to me from VovaCat17, by the way, totally forgot to mention. And this is a, well, it's a kind of a survey rover that also flies. It'll be really useful for exploring lathes, so we can get it going forward. And I think it does just take off conventionally as well. Let's get these engines throttled up. Get it moving forwards. Alright. Then fire up the VTOL engines. We're going to do this Stovall, short takeoff and vertical landing. Turn those off, and now it flies. I wonder if I can land this on the VAB, and then drive around like a boss. So then, turn off these engines, turn on these engines, and then see if it can land. How controllable is this? Because it is a car. A car makes things a little more difficult. It's also built entirely out of wing surfaces, which provides a lot of lift, but does make it a little bit squirrely, because there's some kind of... like these provide quite a lot of forward drag. Alright, let's see if I can slow down. It's actually pretty good. There is a jet engine down here as well. And, ooh, back it on up. Back it on. Ooh, throttle up. Oh, I fucked up. And nailed it. Ooh, actually it landed pretty well. And throttle up again. And there we go. And now drive. Ooh. Say, oh, no. Oh, yeah. Hey, I have to say, it throttles up pretty well. Even for those propeller engines, that's pretty nice. Then we can get back on the VAB. This is quite a good little VTOL. I had a little trouble with it getting used to how it works, but yeah, it's good. Okay, now let's try and land it on this helipad, because I've been doing a bad job of landing on the helipads recently. There we go. Oh, getting close. And ha-boom! And there we go. Yeah, nice. And then you can drive around, do some science, do some surveys, and then when you're tired of being on top of like a building or something, you can just drive on off. Nailed it. Perfect. And then fall off. Flip around. Shit. Shit. We're good. Head up. And everything's good. Can it fly damaged? That's always a good test. It can fly damaged. Can it fly with one engine? Ooh, that is actually usually quite a good test. If it can fly with one engine. Oh, no. There we go. No, it can't fly with one engine. Okay. Well, anyway, I've made enough of a mess of this. Let's move on to the next thing. Thank you to Volvocat for this. I quite like it. A VTOL rover, really useful. Because if there's a mountain in the way and you want to drive on the other side, just fly over it. I should have flown it over the mountains, but I don't really have time. So anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So, the next VTOL is Thomas the VTOL engine. Yes, Thomas the Tank Engine makes another appearance in one of these videos. If I can remember the action groups, we can take right off. There we go. Yes, so if you haven't seen the other episodes, one of the craft I got was Thomas the Tank Engine. This is from Misha Week, by the way. Totally forgot to say. I'm doing a bad job of this today. But yeah, so I got Thomas the Tank Engine. It was really cool. And then we got Thomas the Jet Engine, which was just Thomas the Tank Engine with jets and wings on it. And now we have Thomas the VTOL Engine. And it's actually a really nice rendition of Thomas the Tank Engine, actually. Its face is really cool. Its eyes are actually howitzers, so it can look around. But BD Armor is still not working. I updated it and everything, but still not working. It doesn't look like this actually has forward thrust, so I just have to kind of tilt it. But it's fine. It controls quite nicely. It is spammed with the reaction wheels, because I think Misha Rick's trying to get as much much use out of just Thomas the Tank Engine as he possibly can for the purposes of being in subscriber designs. But I respect the hustle, man, and I respect the Thomas the Tank Engine. It looks damn good. But can it land on the VAB? Probably not. I fucked this up. This is going to hit really hard. Ooh, not great. It's actually it's okay. Okay, I've still got one engine. Uh-oh. That was terrifying. Falling down through the flames. And that's how Thomas died. Destroying a building. Jesus Christ. This is darker than that tunnel episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time looking at this because we've seen Thomas the Tank Engine a lot in this, but I still love that it keeps getting updated and sent to me. Anyway, let's move on to the really big, really amazing thing of today's episode. So the final VTOL today, and probably the coolest VTOL, comes to me again from BBFly141, who sent me the first VTOL in this episode, and this is the D5 Mantis Tilt Wing VTOL, and it's based on a craft from Star Wars The Old Republic, and it looks really nice, actually. It's built really well. It's using a lot of Airplane Plus parts, so we've got a cool thing back here where you can like get in the back, and that's slightly fucked up. Anyway, so you can get in the back, then you can go inside, and there's like a big cargo bay, and it's really spacious, and it's just built really, really nicely. It just looks really cool. But it is, of course, a VTOL, and it does have a trick up its sleeve, which I'm sure some of you who have already guessed from the name. Yes, so we'll take it off. It's best to do this with like as little thrust as possible, otherwise it tends to flip backward. So there we go. Yeah, okay, I'm going to pull down just a little bit, get it moving forwards and upwards, and then it does its little trick, which you'll see. So yeah, I want to get it quite high, otherwise it sort of fucks up when I do this. So I'm going to throttle to max there. No, that tilts me back just a little bit too much. I don't exactly know why, but it does. Alright. Okay, now if I press the action group 2, switch really quickly, this flips around, and yes, it worked this time, but it's a little skew-if, and oh, god damn it. But you can see what happens there. The wings flip round and it moves forward. I'm going to try that again, but yes, that's what a tilt wing is. Basically, it VTOLs and then you decouple it, the engines flip forwards, dock again, and then you can move forwards. You'll see it better if I can actually do this. It's a little screwy, but we'll we'll try it a few times. There we go. So let's throttle up to not quite maximum. Okay. So what the process of that, actually, if you haven't seen this kind of thing before, is ooh, if we could just move mostly upward, that would be good, is basically, there's a part in here that holds all of the engines docked to a docking port, and then what you do is you release that docking port, ooh, shit, and this is all, must be built into some kind of pivot somewhere, I think in there, which we'll take a look at when I've actually done this, and then what you do is you decouple the engine block, you rotate the engine block until it docks to somewhere else, and then then that's rotating the direction of the engines. So anyway, let's try and get this moving. Okay, it's a little bit shaky because obviously it's all held together quite tenuously so that it can do its whole cool tilt wing thing. So yeah, okay. Right, that's looking good. I'm going to press 2, and then I'm going to rotate this myself like this until it docks. And then I'm going to throttle up again because it's just become a new craft. And then it flies! There we go! That's cool. So yes, you can see it can VTOL, and then using the same engines, using a cool little bit of Kerbal engineering and rotating, it becomes just a normal craft. And it's really cool even if it didn't VTOL, how it flies with these kind of tri-engines. But if we can get a good look in here, you can see that this is the rotating block, which rotates inside this sort of, I guess it's hinge built in here. There's like a bunch of metal that kind of holds it in place so it can only rotate. And yeah, and what it does is when it decouples from this, it then goes and docks to this claw, which is an interesting way of doing it. It's also a big, oh, and then it opens up this big bay as well. Jesus. What does it look like from the cockpit? These are some Airplane Plus parts. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this is all pretty nice. Alright, now the real test is, can I flip it back and land it on the VAB? The answer is no, but I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, so I really love this. This is just so cool. I mean, it looks awesome, and it has a cool little quirk that I love, and doing a tilt wing is no easy feat. I don't think I've ever... Actually, maybe once, but I don't think it went very well. Tilt wings are not an easy thing to do, but yeah. So, let's get it moving in. I'm going to have to throttle back a bit. I'm going to quick save. You know, just in case, so I don't have to do all the turning it again, because that's always difficult. And there's sirens going past my house, ruining my goddamn video. And okay, we're moving forwards, we're going to throttle down just a touch. It actually controls surprisingly well, considering how many kind of wing surfaces there are on it. Anyway, and then we're going to press this button, we're going to switch craft, and we're going to... Oh no, don't throttle while... Come on! We need to... Oh my god, please! Oh my god, please dock. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, this is real bad. Oh no, oh this is real bad. Come on. Come on, dock. You piece of shit. No. I can probably fly it just with the engines, but this is, oh, this is no good. Okay. Oh god. Oh. This is real bad. I can still control it. Please dock. I think we're docked again. Okay, I've got my engines back. Oh no, one of them fell off. Shit. Okay. Also, KSP doesn't lend itself to doing this kind of thing that well. I will try again though, and probably not fuck with the throttle too much. Just rotate real fast. Maybe I just ran out of power. It's got to have been what it was. Fucking hell. Quick saving in the air is a madness, sir. Alright, because I think it automatically swings backward like this, but swinging the other way is a little more difficult. So let's press 2, switch craft, and rotate, rotate, rotate. Which way? This way. Come on. Come on, you motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Don't rotate. Yes! Oh, nailed it. I fucking love tilt wings. It's just such a cool thing to do in KSP. Anyway, let's go and land this on the VAB. So yeah, now you can get a really good idea of what's going on there with all that, like, rotating the wings. I imagine every time it docks, it loses a little bit of, like, calibration, so these engines are probably slightly off. But it's still flying pretty well. It will take me a while to get over to the VAB now. You kind of lose all your speed while rotating the engine block. It's also started to lag a bit. I think that's just KSP being a little bit confused about what the hell's going on here. Alright. Okay, so yeah, this should move pretty well forward. Okay. Bring it under control. The control surfaces are here, which is, it works. It's just a little screwy. But yeah, this is working pretty well. Should hopefully land on the VAB, but I kind of doubt it. I kind of think I might screw this up, given it's a pretty big thing. But it is very controllable. The problem will be this weird stopping that happens a lot in KSP. Alright, let's deploy the landing gear. Okay. But it'd be pretty cool if you could go from landed to VTOL to forward engines, back to VTOL engines to on the VAB. That'd be a nice goal. That'd be some good stuff, you know? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull up at the last second. This does have a tendency to rip off its engines as well. Usually while transferring from VTOL to non-VTOL, but still. I really like the bottom that's been put on here. This kind of like ring here, that looks really nice actually. And it's done quite well. Anyway though. Alright. We're picking up quite a lot of speed now. Oh no, I want to maintain altitude. And start pulling up. Is that just sort of... Are we lined up? Yeah, we're lined up. Okay, I want to burn off a lot of this velocity. I want to burn it right off. Okay. Throttle down a touch to get myself descending. And there we go. Kill that speed. Ooh, this is pretty tense. I kind of want to land this. Okay, let's throttle down more. Let's get ourselves really descending onto those helipads. Or, I guess, they're not helipads right now, they're VTOL pads. They should say V on them. Yeah, you probably would do some damage to a helipad landing a VTOL on it, given that jet engines tend to be quite hot. I doubt you could just land on some skyscraper in an F-35. Although I imagine most skyscraper places are also no-fly zones, you know. Isn't New York a no-fly zone now, like the skyline? And doesn't Elon Musk want to fly missiles over it? It's like, yeah, this is basically like, if this blows up, it's kind of like Hiroshima, and we want to do that right next to New York City, on a transport system. It's like, and then what would happen if none of this fucks up? Oh, well, then we'd fire a missile at another country, and they'd have no way of verifying whether or not it was a SpaceX missile or not. It's like, oh, yeah, I don't think we want to do that. Like, I love the idea, but I think the world isn't peaceful enough to allow, you know, America to be firing missiles at people. Being like, yeah, this is people, man. We're not going to fuck you up. Also, having... You can't even fly a plane over New York City skyline. I mean, you're not going to be able to fly a goddamn rocket over it. Alright. Okay. Okay. Ooh. But I mean, those new trucks and that fucking new roadster looks pretty great. I love Elon Musk. I just think that sometimes he invents stuff that might be crazy. Although I never thought they'd allow him to drill tunnels under cities, but apparently they were like, oh yeah, cool, whatever, man. Yeah, fuck it, go crazy. That seemed to be how it goes. It just happened so quickly with Elon Musk. Oh wow. Oh hell. Oh damn. Oh no. That's usually how it ends. It's like, oh shit, and throttle down. And land perfectly, a little wiggly, but oh my god, that's on the VAB, look how good that is. This is a great VTOL. Thank you very much to BV Fly for this. This was incredible. I love the tilt winginess. I love the just controllability of this. It's really cool. Let's do that tilt wing one more time. And yeah, thank you to everyone who sent me VTOLs today. You really made up for the lack of VTOLs last time, which I think there actually probably were some VTOLs last time, which I just didn't see because I apparently didn't look through everything. Alright, but quickly, tilt wing. It might even do it automatically. No, it won't. Oh, no, 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 it won't. No, it won't. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh no. And pull out. Nailed it. Oh, the engine fell off. Shit. It's a little problematic, but I love this, and it's very impressive. Anyway, thank you to everyone for sending me stuff today. Next episode of Scrub Designs will be Fighter Jet Showdown Season 3. I've had a lot of submissions already, but if you do have some, get them sent in the next week or so. And yeah, Fighter Jet Showdown Season 3 is coming back, and it won't all be at the KSC. It'll be all over the place. What? Maybe, I don't know. It might not work, but we're going to see. So yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed this. This has been KSP with Tape. I'll see you next time.